The Eastern Conference is the better of the two in the NBA this season, and its strength lies in its heavyweights, Milwaukee, Philadelphia, etc. But the middle of that conference is laden with great, tough, and physical teams that embody classic Eastern Conference basketball. With the New York Knicks in 5th place and the Miami Heat in 7th, there were expectations for Wednesday night's game at Madison Square Garden to represent a playoff environment. Those fans were right to think so, with the Knicks coming out victorious against their rivals from South Beach, the final score of 101-92. Quentin Grimes started this game off with an assist and 2 3-pointers of his own for a personal 8-0 run, but Miami responded right away with a 14-0 run of their own. It was back and forth throughout the first half as a whole, with Emmanuel Quickley leading the effort for New York and the game in scoring before things came to a screeching halt, as with 2 minutes to go until halftime, Julius Randle suffered what Knicks PR said was a left ankle sprain. The Knicks closed out the half on top, but by just 2 points heading into the second half of action. Now, the start of the third quarter was rough for New York as they were missing Randle unexpectedly and had numerous defensive breakdowns. The quarter ended up becoming the showdown of Kentucky guards as Emmanuel Quickley for the Knicks and Tyler Hero for the Heat went back and forth themselves, taking the lead for their squad for the last several minutes of that third quarter. Quickley showcased why he's the fill-in starter at both shooting guard and point guard with several slick scoring moves as well as keen dishes to teammates. Now, the game was close down to the last few minutes when the Knicks then took the lead on a 14-6 run. They did not look back. Quickley and Grimes led the scoring for the game, each with 23 points. Gabe Vincent, 21 for Miami, good help in keeping them involved, but the Knicks' trifecta of rebounding, defense, and their scoring were too much for the Heat to handle. Tom Thibodeau, known for his penchant to rely on veterans, closed with 25th overall picks Emmanuel Quickley and Quentin Grimes over Jalen Brunson, who may have, yes, needed the time to rest the hand that had him sidelined for several games, but also was just not playing as well as Quickley or Grimes in this contest against Miami. Thibodeau was asked about Quickley and what he's learned from Brunson this season about being a point guard, where he sounded off about not only what kind of a player Quickley is, but what kind of a leader Jalen Brunson is for these Knicks. Here's your clip.
I think that's what great players do. I think they take from each other. So you learn from your playing, you learn from your opponents, you learn from your teammates, you learn from your coaches, but you have to put the work into it and you have to study. And I think, you know, like as you continue to grow, if you're a competitive guy and you're a guy with a great work ethic and you're dedicated to your craft, you're always trying to add something to your game. And you're seeing, okay, guys are drawing fouls by doing this, right? So you add that to your game.
The Knicks go on the road to Cleveland Friday night, where they'll take on Donovan Mitchell and the Cavaliers in what just might be a preview of the 4-5 seed matchup of the first round in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Make sure to stay tuned to the WFUV Sports social channels, where we'll have you covered all season long on all things New York sports. I'm Kris Pursiainen signing off from Madison Square Garden.